Welcome to the Blinkblade solo scenario. We'll begin right away with playing these two cards. We'll play the pair of cards. The plan is to play this one for its top and the bottom one for its bottom. And we'll just proceed turn by turn from left to right. So let's begin. Alright, we go first. We are going to use Precision Timings bottom for move 2, attack 2, move 2, gain 1 experience. So yes, strangely enough, we are going to start with a fast turn. This is going to be a move 2, attack 2. Ooh, tough luck. That is very unlucky. And then move to here. Then we'll play the top action, 2 damage to self. All enemies within range 2 suffer 1 damage. And then go invisible. So this is why we wanted to go fast on the first turn, so that we can get 2 turns of invisibility. I'm very, very, very annoyed that we did not get more damage on the rune machine. We really needed that. Alright, I'm invisible, so I cannot be targeted, thankfully, because focus fire is really nasty. So nothing happens here. We can proceed with our next turn, which is going to be a slow turn. We will gain 1 time token. We declare a slow turn, and this ticks down the time bomb by 1 turn. We go as slow as possible so that our invis lasts as long as possible, and the enemies do nothing as a result. Yes, they can't even move because they're not able to acquire focus. Now on to my turn. I will perform the bottom of... Actually no, you know what, let's do the top first. Double time, slow. This is attack 2 followed by attack 2. I will hit the elite. I'll need to shuffle my deck. So attack 2, attack 2. Okay, total 5 damage. And then heal 2 self with regenerate. Right, not much to say here. We'll move on to the next turn, playing these 2 cards at fast. So we're going to lose a time token here and switch to fast. We'll go at the fastest possible initiative. Alright, we'll begin with the top action. Attack 4, target 2 if I gain poison. And that awards me 1 XP. I'm going to target the robotic bolt shooter next to me. I'm going to use the heavy sword to turn this into an attack 5. Oh no, that's not a good time to draw that. Oh, that stinks. Okay, unfortunate. Now I'll perform a regular attack 4 on this rune machine. Alright, that kills. Oh, that's really unfortunate because the bolt shooters are going to do very heavy damage. Alright, on the bottom, I'm going to use attack 3 range 2 on... You know what? I really should kill this. So I'm going to attack at disadvantage against the robotic bolt shooter. Actually, I forgot, the regenerate does matter. If I don't take any damage this turn, the regenerate will heal off the poison. So that actually matters. Alright, attack 3 range 2 on this because I am next to it. I suffer disadvantage. That's fine, this kills anyway. Okay, so that's a threat removed. And now the enemies that get to act, the rune machines, move towards me 2 steps. Like so. Then they suffer 1 damage each. I suffer muddle. And now the bolt shooter attacks me for 3 damage. 2. That's 3 after poison, and it does remove the regenerate. Alright, I was planning to go slow this turn with these 2 cards, but because I drew the -1 time token, I can now declare a fast turn, which I'll do right now. So I'll lose this, I declare fast, and I'll play these 2 cards. So I will first teleport 5 all the way to the corner. Then I'll use the top of Twin Strike. This is attack 2 followed by an attack 3. At disadvantage. Yes. So let's start with the attack 2. Oh my gosh. That's really bad. That is so bad. In hindsight, I should have applied poison on this attack as well. That would have made things easier. Well, let's just continue on. The move 2, I'm just going to move back and forth and gain 1 XP. And then perform the attack 3 at disadvantage. Yeah. I would have killed if I remembered to use the poison dagger, but that's my fault. Alright, ruin machines. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm now poisoned again. And immobilized. The robotic bolt shooter attacks me at disadvantage. Okay, at least it drew a null as well. That kind of makes up for it. I will now declare a slow turn here. At 40. Are you kidding me? It goes first. Alright. That's unfortunate. And it gets shield. Alright, so it performs an attack 1 at disadvantage against me. This is an attack 2 with poison. Attack 1. And then against 2 shield. Okay. I'll perform my slow turn. I'm going to start with the bottom. This is a move. I'm just going to move. And then one adjacent enemy suffers 1 damage. Conveniently enough, that takes this enemy out. And then for the top, I'm going to Reckless Augment against, say, this one here. I'm sorry, I couldn't move. I'm immobilized, but that doesn't matter. Attack 3. Oh, okay. We'll need to take that out. Okay, and it rolls into a ×2. So that's an attack 6 on this, which kills. Then on its turn, it will perform a muddle all within range 2. So I'm no longer immobilized, but I am muddled. Also, I declare a slow turn this turn, so this counter should go down 1 more. And the ruin machine suffers 1 damage. Wonderful. Alright, I'm going to declare slow again, and in fact I'm going to declare a long rest. Alright, the enemy stays where it is and performs an attack 3. I will use my leather armor to force disadvantage. Doesn't matter, I take 4 damage. And then I will long rest here, which removes the poison, and I get all my cards back. Okay, so we recover all our cards. The card we're going to lose on the long rest is the Invis card. We no longer need it. We will recover all our items. I did some accounting. So I have 2 time tokens now. I'm maxed on time tokens, and I only have 3 slow turns remaining. Right, everything should be good for next round, where I'll declare a fast turn, and I'll play the bottom of Drive Recharge and the top of Reckless Augmentation to guarantee the kill. So this will be 10 initiative. Okay. We'll perform the top action. This is an attack 5. I'll lose 1 health to gain 1 XP. This is an attack 5. I will guarantee that it lands with Spyglass. Let's check our deck. Yes, we need to shuffle here. Okay, that's way overkill. This also goes into here. And that immediately opens the next section. But I'm out of line of sight, so the artilleries cannot do anything to me right now. I'll use the bottom action of Drive Recharge to heal 2, but before that I'll use my Corrupted Scroll, which allows me to heal 5 and poison myself. So I take 5 heal. The poison is removed with Drive Recharge. Next, I'm going to declare a slow turn. This allows me to regain 1 time token, but takes down the timer by 1. And I'm going to play Breakneck Speed and double time. I'm going to set these two cards up. Initiative doesn't really matter here. Okay, again, they do not have line of sight, so they cannot threaten me. I'm going to set these two cards up. Now that that is done, the round ends and I will immediately short rest. I will lose this card and bring back Reckless Augmentation. Now, because I have Breakneck Speed active, I can play at the start of my round. I'm going to declare fast, losing a time token and losing 2 health to perform the top action. Suffer 2 damage and play 3 cards instead of 2. So Power Leak, Temporal Displacement, and Blurry Jab. I'm going to use the fastest one, which is 17, although the exact number doesn't really matter here. Alright. I'm going to lose Power Leak's bottom to perform, because it's double time. I get to trigger all fast effects twice. This move 3 plus 4 plus 4, which is 11. Followed by Blurry Jab, which is 3 plus 2 plus 2, which is 7. So a total of 18 steps. Let's make that 19 with Crude Boots. So this card is lost, and this card is discarded. The final card is Temporal Displacement. 2 move 2s on the top. So this aside, move 2, and this opens the door, which kills all the Ancient Artillery and spawns the Steel Automaton. I will then duck back into the previous room. Right, so move 2, and finish it there. Then the enemy will perform an attack, move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is just out of range of me. So these cards tick up by 1. And we move on to the next round, where I'll play the remaining 3 cards in my hand at the fastest possible initiative. This is a fast turn, I lose a time token. Alright, cool. So, the enemy does not have shield because I'm taking a fast turn now. So let's begin with the bottom of position timing. Move 2. And perform 2 attack 2s and gain 2 XP. So move 2, then 2 attack 2s. I am not able to poison the enemy, so I'll simply just do raw attack 2s here. Let's double check our modifier deck. It's fine. So attack 2, attack 2. Wow, those are terrible modifiers. Okay, then we perform another move 2, which will be forfeited here. Now, the top action of Reckless Augmentation, this is going to be an attack 7 and suffer 2 damage and gain 2 XP. I would put advantage on this, but Spyglass has already been used, so let's hope for the best here. This is an attack 7, 8. Okay, and that's done. Finally, the top of this, attack 2. I'm going to use the heavy sword for the first attack 2. Oh gosh. Okay, I was not expecting that. That is a problem. Never mind. We have a way out of this. The enemy's going to move 2 steps, so we should move 3 steps. So I'm going to use Twin Strike's top to move 3. And then I'll forfeit the bottom attack. The attack 3. And the enemy performs a move 2. And is not in range to attack. Next, I'll declare a slow turn. This ticks down by 1. In fact, I'm going to declare a long rest. So none of this advances, because I'm doing a long rest at slow initiative. And the enemy cannot attack me. So I'll get all my cards back, as well as 2 health. More importantly, I get all my items back. I'm going to drop my loot card. And I will play this bottom, this, and Reckless top, and this top. Actually, you know what? We can play this top. Does it matter? I don't think it matters very much. This is almost certainly going to be a kill. Alright, I'm going to play these 3 cards. I'm going to go fast, consuming my consuming my last time token. And at initiative 10, I will precision timing, move 2, attack 2. Let me redraw my deck. That's 3 damage. Actually, I get another attack 2 here, so let's just do the attack 2. And that kills, yes. Had that not killed, I would have gone for an attack 7 with advantage, which would most certainly have killed the enemy. Basically, the last 2 rooms were all but guaranteed, right? In theory, most of the time, I would have killed the boss in 1 turn, right? The turn where I did about 10, 11 damage on it. In theory, that is a kill turn most of the time. Only those 3 powerful cards were needed to deal 17 damage to the enemy. I just got really unlucky with drawing my null. But even then, there was enough margin of error to then take a long rest thereafter and follow it up with a turn that guarantees the kill, because with advantage, things can't go wrong. So that's how you play this solo scenario. I think it's pretty foolproof, as long as you are able to handle the first room's enemies within 2 passes of your deck and without losing too much time on the clock. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.